Getting started with a tech business. So capital is very important in any business as every other detail that would ensure its success. You would be taking a huge risk if you have overlooked this detail. This is very important detail. Knowing the business that you are getting into allows you to prepare yourself to avoid any unnecessary surprises, though there would be surprises along the way anyway. However, you would be well prepared for any eventualities. There is no fixed amount of capital required for starting a tech business. So many factors do come into play. Salaries, bills, and many other things differ from place to place. You would have to consider startup expenses like licensing fees, setting up your own business, though you could try to find a workspace that allows shared desk environment. They do come much cheaper than a full-on office space. It doesn't have to be a big space at first, and you may start from home. There is always room for improvement and growth within time. Calculating the cost of startup requires you to estimate how much money you would need to support your startup for 6 months to 1 year. The first year is very important for your sales and cash flow. Project a sales figure, one that you hope that you would make at the end of a particular year or at the end of a particular time. Most likely it would be the first year. Calculate the cost and expenses that you may incur in that first year and subtract it from the projected sales figure that you have just projected. The number you get there is exactly the number, or most likely would show what you would be needing of, or the amount of cash that you would be short of. This will allow you to be very vigilant and prepare yourself with the capital that you would need. With the general outbreak of coronavirus disease, the COVID-19, now there are alternative ways of surviving. To start with, you can take out the expenses of travels. The fact that every member of your team is able to work from home or able to work remotely allows you to save up more cash for your business. If you as the CEO possess substantial knowledge on tech development, for example programming, you would be able to save a lot of cash and a lot of capital. Starting your tech company just got cheaper. With your focus on being a software as a service company or product, you would operate, or your platform will be based on e-commerce. Since you won't be dealing in physical goods, you can also come into an agreement with some companies to resell or white label products. Think about drop shipping, think about job servicing. You can do this if you have a hard time launching your own product from scratch, your own product or your service from scratch. White labeling is basically a legal agreement between two companies that allows one service or product of one company to be sold or rebranded by or under the other company's brand. This can go a long way to help your capital. Partnering with other companies also help improve and lessen the burden of a new startup.